Jabari, I know that y'all don't play on the road again for a couple of weeks, but the past few games y'all played on the road in kind of the tough places where you don't have a ton of Tennessee fans there. It's kind of hard to win. There have been a lot of pre-snap penalties, some issues, not playing as fluidly as y'all want. How do you get that stuff corrected?
Right. I think we, first off, just settle in, like obviously look at the film, take it for what it was. And honestly, that's just all us. Like, it's self-inflicted wounds, something we can fix, and something that we will fix. So just not looking too far behind us, but in the future, we definitely know that it's things that we can control, and it's not really too much of the opponent or the crowd.
Jabari, take us sort of behind the scenes, if you could, on Joe Milton and how he handled some of those moments in those games, his communication with you guys, trying to pick you up, or anything else you noticed about him during the game.
Yeah, Joe, like, he didn't blink, you know what I mean? Obviously, things weren't going our way, but just the swag that he has. I told him that today, like, I don't know if I played with a player with more swag or confidence, you know what I mean? So for him to just, stay the same person through thick and through thin, through adversity, man, that's all you can ask for. And I think he did a great job Saturday of leading us. And, obviously we didn't get the outcome we wanted, but, he's doing his job.
What opportunity does UTSA present to you all to get back to establishing that run game and kind of win that line of scrimmage as well?
Yeah, for sure. UTSA is a good team. I think they're defending conference title champions for the past 2 years. So they're a good team. It's about what we do at the end of the day, not so much about what they do. But we know we have our work out for us. But, they're a good team, so we don't want to overlook anything about them.
Jabari, Coach Heupel on Monday was speaking about how some of the struggles was because you couldn't leave the play in the pass. You let one play affect another. How difficult as a player is it to leave it in the past and move on? And in turn, how difficult is it to, Saturday was not fun, but how, as a leader, how can you not let that affect this week?
Yeah, it definitely takes some experience. Say for a young player, I know, like, you'll think about that one play the whole game or the whole drive, even the whole week. So it definitely takes some experience to understand, like, man, it's more ball out there. Like, we have a long season left. You know what I mean? And one play doesn't determine the whole game. Like, it's all 11 players out there, and it's a bunch of plays to be made. So that's something that we try to preach to the guys. And, it's a lot of new people, a lot of new faces. So that's just definitely a point of emphasis for us.
Jabari, I'm sure you all didn't run the football the way that y'all wanted to on Saturday. Just kind of what was your perception of how y'all ran the football on Saturday and what needs to improve there?
Honestly, the whole offense can improve from top to bottom because, offensively or just in football in general, one person can mess up the whole play or just, knock off the whole rhythm of the team. So if one person doesn't do their job, then, it kind of falls apart. So more so just looking to build collectively instead of just pointing out one part. You know what I mean?
And I'm sure Dylan wasn't happy about not getting any action. How do you, as an older guy and a veteran on this team, kind of keep him up to make sure he doesn't dwell on it?
Yeah,
I guess?
we've all been there. That's part of the game. Sometimes that's how the game flows. But Dylan, he's a leader. He's a leader on his team. He knows how it goes. He's very mature for his age, so he's not too worried. But he had a great practice out there today. He was out there being vocal, and he was a leader today.
You guys haven't been able to go at the great tempo that you have in the past. At least that wasn't the case on Saturday. What do you see as some of those reasons why you guys haven't been able to go as fast as typically you'd like to?
Yeah, we're not on time. Like, we haven't been on time due to self-inflicted wounds like penalties. We sometimes the run game isn't going. We have to do a better job of pitching and catching. So that's just self-inflicted wounds. There's nothing too crazy, that's something we can't control. That's the beautiful part about it. So I think we'll be just fine.